That's a 93 Lightning F150.
How was it going from that Cleveland motor to this 2020 Godzilla motor?
A lot of torque.
Hey guys, we're over here with Neil Dabrowski, Ryan Langer, and this amazing single cab F150 that everybody freaking loves. Neil, tell us about this thing, man. What year, make, model?
That's a 93 Lightning F150.
Okay, right on. Everybody's building these things right now.
Yeah.
Everybody wants this right now, dude. It's crazy.
Eventually it's going to be black, original Lightning color, and Lightning decals. So.
Cool, man. So yeah, take us through this thing. So what's the story on this build? Where did you acquire this thing from?
So I bought it about a year and a half ago in California.
Okay.
Most of the truck was just like this, had all Blitzkrieg beams.
Nice.
Blitzkrieg hubs on the front it came with, and then
okay.
The first winter I tore all the suspension off, had it powder coated.
Okay. Powder coat is a must out here.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
It started rusting within like the first week I got it home.
Lightning McQueen here, and I use Rusty's medicated bump ointment, new rear end formula.
And did Blitzkrieg originally build this, or is this a Blitzkrieg just parts?
So the way I understand it is one of the guys that worked at Blitzkrieg.
Okay.
So he was able to get the parts.
Right,
so,
right.
Like these beams, they're not the beams that they sell to the public. Okay. They're actually wider.
Anything Blitzkrieg is great, man. Nate at Blitzkrieg, dude, I met him, dude, in like 2007 or something, 2006. Really? Yeah, he has like this orange Bronco. What's up, Nate? You build amazing things, bro.
They came out with the new 7.3 as a crate motor, so I asked Langer if he'd take on the project of installing it last year. And
okay.
He did, and it turned out amazing.
So what kind of motor was this before?
So it's actually a...
What motor was this?
Cleveland V8.
What's a Cleveland V8?
It's a motor Ford built from like 1970 to 74.
Okay.
But it's this really high flowing heads.
Okay.
It was supposed to be kind of like a race motor, and then the emissions kind of took over and they just canceled it.
Why is it called the Cleveland motor? Do you know?
It was built in Cleveland.
Oh, it was built in Cleveland.
The engine plant was Cleveland.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the other Ford motors, Windsor, Canada.
Ah.
So you got a Windsor or a Cleveland.
Right on. So now it has what?
It's a 7.3 Godzilla.
7.3 Godzilla.
Sure.
Wow. So this is out of a new Super Duty.
Yep.
2020.
2020, 2021, yeah.
We could even just jump into that. How was that process, changing all that over?
It was a process because there's no information for it. You know, the engine came available in September, and it was in Glamis for Thanksgiving.
Okay.
So you're trying to figure out everything about the engine without having, you know, any of the actual data.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, the Ford service department down the road wasn't very helpful, but the commercial truck lady was pretty nice.
Oh, shoot.
Go talk to her and she'd print you off a couple Ford diagrams to get the wiring, because
nice.
Ford changed the throttle body strategy, like electronic throttle control strategy in 2020.
Okay.
So it no longer runs 6-wire, now it runs 5-wire.
So there was some challenges, I'm sure, along the way, huh?
Oh yeah.
Dang, man. So what kind of computer are you running? That same computer? Is that all the harnesses, all that stuff is all factory?
So the engine came as a crate motor with a factory harness.
Okay.
We're running a Link Fury. Is it Fury?
Yeah.
It's a Link ECU.
Okay.
It can control the variable valve timing, the electronic throttle. Oil pressure control is electronically controlled on these.
Okay.
So there's not a mechanical oil relief, it's a solenoid now.
Okay.
So the computer controls how much oil pressure it has, which is unique.
Nice. What about the trans setup? How was all that?
So the Godzilla is the same as a mod motor. So a 4.6, 5.4, same belt housing. JW sells a adapter so you can cut the front of your Turbo 400 off.
Okay.
And adapt it over. And then we talked to Cone torque converters in Indiana.
They got you guys all dialed.
Got us hooked up on that.
Heck
and
yeah.
It works well.
Dude, that's awesome. So how was it going from that Cleveland motor to this 2020 freaking Godzilla motor?
A lot of torque. It's like a tractor.
It's like driving a tractor, huh?
I mean, my first trip after the motor was out in Glamis.
Yeah.
So we just put 40s on. I used to have 37s, and I mean, you could just go as slow as you wanted up pretty much anywhere.
That's insane, dude.
It's pretty awesome.
That is so cool, you guys. I mean, just to have, you know, the freaking best suspension, right? You know, you got some awesome I-beams on this thing. It's linked, it's dialed with 40s, and then to have a 2020 motor in it is just probably so phenomenal, right? I mean, just like the reliability of being able to go to the desert and just being able to like hit the dunes all weekend and all that good stuff. So the cool thing is that these guys actually head out west almost once a year, right? About once a year. And they run around Glamis. We're actually trying to talk them into hitting up Superstition this year. So if you guys think they should head out to Superstition and maybe even Mexico, real Mexico, not Terra Cruz, San Diego, Mexico.
Not Mexico.
Yeah, not Mexico. Well, actually, you guys have a Mexico, and they've taken this to Mexico and Michigan, right?
All the time.
All the time. So tell us about this big old thing right here. What is this about?
This is the air intake. We actually got 2 Dodge Viper panel air filters. They're K&Ns.
Dodge Viper, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
If it's good for whatever 8 liters that is, 2 of them should be good for the 7.3 of this unit.
Okay.
But it sucks air in the grill. They're mounted vertically so no sand can stick to them.
Okay.
And then it comes up over and feeds into the intake.
Nice. Look at that, guys.
So it always has fresh air. It doesn't have anything circulating under the hood.
Nice, nice, nice. Very cool.
We also fitted it with a billet alternator bracket that we machined up since no one has accessories for these when they've only been out for like 5 days.
Right. Pretty much. And what kind of bracket is that?
It's an alternator bracket that holds the lead power steering pump and a GM alternator.
Nice.
And then that's a brand X alternator that does 320 amps at full kill and then mid 2s at idle.
Nice, nice.
You know, people don't really think about all the fans you have running, the engine electronics, the radios.
There's so much going on. You need all that.
You got 5 fans at 30 amps. That's you know, 150 amps already.
Damn. Dude, that's cool.
And the stock alternator is what, 110 or 160 amp?
Geez, see? You gotta get those amps, man. You're gonna be having problems. What do you guys got over here?
So 3.0 bypass, race series.
Okay.
2.5 coilovers.
2.5 coilover.
Yep.
3.0 bypass. The black looks rad, dude.
Yeah.
And you did that?
Well, KDM did.
KDM did, okay. Oh, so KDM did this?
Yep.
Oh, so did he do like a bass tune?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Oh, nice. Okay. KDM does amazing work.
It's pretty awesome.
Very cool, very cool. Then you got the 2.5 hydraulic bump back there.
Yep.
It's cool because there's a lot of room over here, like to do a lot of like, you know, whatever you guys got to do, huh?
Yeah.
Was that nice to work with?
Cam in it? Yeah.
How was the cam? How was the cam?
It's miserable.
Okay. Okay.
No, it went well, but all the special tools aren't available yet, so we had to make every single one.
Oh my god.
Special tool to hold the cam, special tool to take the nut loose, special tool to put the balancer on.
Okay.
So you're just inventing all that stuff as you go.
That's insane. And you guys made it happen though, because that's that Midwest spirit, bro.
Yep.
You guys just do it, make it happen.
You know, we did long tube headers that go outside the frame rail.
Okay.
And that just makes it a little bit more serviceable.
Okay.
When it's hot or you have to work on the tranny, the exhaust can stay in its own place and gets the heat away from the transmission.
Look at that, dude. Crushing it, straight up like a trophy truck.
Yep.
So cool.
And then
how much power is in this thing? Have you guys taken it to dyno?
it did 338 with the stock cam.
Okay.
To the tires.
To the tire, and 540 foot-pounds.
Insane. So rad. And then again, it's not just that it's like what, 340? Mount 340?
Yeah, 340.
Dude, it's the reliability of that 2020 motor that is phenomenal. You know what I mean? That's where it's at. You know what I mean? You can have double the horsepower, but just double the drama, you know?
Well, and the things people don't know about the 7.3 is that it has oil squirters under the pistons. I mean, this engine's designed to be a work engine on a construction site and just sitting idle all day.
Okay.
So it has oil squirters under the pistons. They actually cut a slot between the cylinders for cooling, so the cylinders cool more evenly.
Okay.
And then the cylinder head flows like a maniac. It's like 320 CFM. And your GM equivalent, like the LSX 454, I think it's only 280.
So do you think that this motor swap could be like the new LS for some of the Ford guys, or even just some other guys?
It's going to be a tough motor.
Yeah.
On the dyno, you see it. I mean, we did pull after pull after pull after pull after, and it doesn't skip a beat.
That's amazing.
It doesn't make any more or any less power no matter what you do, so it's gonna be good in Mexico.
Did you guys do any other fab up here at all? I mean, to accommodate anything, or?
The firewall was peppered with holes, and the crank sensor on these is in between the back of the engine and the valve housing, or the flex plate. So we've made an access inside, and we had to cut a little of the firewall, so when we cut it out, we moved it back 5 inches, because why not?
Okay. Okay.
So we did a little rework on the firewall there to handle that.
Right on. So not too much change had to go into the motor slot, but as far as the cab goes, and
No.
yeah, there's plenty of space.
There's a lot of space.
Was this motor smaller?
It was
like
bigger.
a little bigger.
But,
Yeah.
I mean, these are about the same as the 351 Windsor.
Okay.
Within a couple inches.
Right on. So how has it been owning this thing, man? I mean, have you owned anything before? Any other pre-runners before, or is this the first one?
My first pre-runner.
So how was that, man?
Amazing.
Yeah. Well, what did you drive before?
I had a Razor for a few years and
Okay.
put a bigger motor, that kind of stuff. But
Yeah.
this is a lot more fun.
That's cool, man. That's
He-
really cool.
He doesn't realize how invincible this thing feels.
Dude,
Yeah.
Riding within the dunes the first time
Yeah.
at Silver Lake, he's like, why are you puckering? Because any other truck would have just stuffed into the ground, it would hurt.
That's
And he's
insane.
just going buck wild.
It's almost like just getting used to the power. I mean, we're not just talking about power and speed, but like
This is-
the suspension and the way the truck is built and the balance. Like it almost feels like giant holes come up, nothing, just suck
Almost
everything
like
up.
the bigger the bump, the
Like
smoother
you
it is.
want a bigger hole, huh? Like you want bigger whoops. That is not what she said, by the way. That was such a terrible joke. Editor, take that out.
No chance.
Awesome. Let's hop to the rear of this thing, man. Tell us about the back half. What do we got back here? Is this Blitzkrieg?
Yep, it's all Blitzkrieg.
All Blitzkrieg, huh? Tons of up travel in this thing. I see that they kept the stock frame and they just built off it, which is cool.
Yeah.
Did you guys know
Sway
how much
bar.
wheel travel is in the front of this thing?
Front's about 20.
About 20?
And the rear's 27-ish, 28.
Those are some big numbers, man. So,
4.0 bypass, 2.5 coilover.
4.0 bypass, 2.5 coilover, and KDM did these guys too.
Yeah.
So you sent these all to KDM?
Yep.
Cool. And so he just did did you send him like a video and he did like a bass tune, or?
Yeah, I mean, he did a bass, and then I sent him some videos going through whoops, and he had
Okay.
me do certain adjustments.
Okay. Dude, that's
It works
so
really well.
awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, I heard he also tuned Tyson Aaron's truck, right?
He did, yeah.
Yeah.
While Tyson was out in Glamis, he actually did it.
Oh, he actually did in person. Okay, cool. Dude, that's awesome. Solid shock package, man. Big old 4.0s and a 2.5 hydraulic bump stop. Very nice. Cool. And what tires are on this thing?
They're the BFG KR3s, 40s.
There they are. BFG KR3s. And is this the Robbie Gordon wheel?
Yep, yeah, it is.
Dang, man. There she is. That's a solid package. Straight 2008 trophy truck package right here. 2010.
Yeah.
This is what everybody freaking loved, was the big old freaking Baja TAs with the Robbie Gordon wheel. Very cool.
So Langer also built, I'm kind of seeing the fuel cell here, 65 gallon.
Okay. Ryan, you built this?
Yep.
Well, did you get a bladder built for it too, or?
No, it's just a tank.
Just a tank? Yeah. That's cool.
It's 3/16. Martin welded it. Internally
yeah.
baffled. One of the cool parts is the sway bar actually goes through the middle. We didn't change the sway bar placement. We
Nice.
just jammed a 3-inch quarter wall tube through the middle.
That is freaking awesome.
And
so it
then-
runs right through it.
Yep.
Perfect.
And then it has Walbro 525 pumps in there, 2 of them.
Okay.
And then GM Corvette regulator filters inside.
Nice.
So then there's just a single line coming out
Okay.
to go to the engine. And then there's 2 pumps in there, so he can switch over if he needs.
Awesome.
In case
'Cause
one
it
goes
happens.
out, you can just change the line over to the other fitting, plug in the other pump, and go to town.
So cool. So cool. Yeah, dude, that's great for like long expedition stuff. You were talking about maybe doing like going to Mexico and stuff.
Yeah.
Big old nice full-size 40 in the back.
Yeah.
Really cool fuel fill right there.
Dual trans coolers. It's an oil cooler up in the front there.
Okay, right on.
So the Godzilla has an external oil cooler right from the factory. So you're able to unbolt that. We were able to make an adapter plate, and then we can run it
Nice.
to this rear-mounted cooler.
Nice. Very cool. Very cool. And then Blitzkrieg links, everything, huh? I hope you understand how awesome this thing is.
He doesn't. He has no idea.
Dude, seriously, you guys, this is like, This is everybody's dream truck right now, I would have to say. You know, everybody's like so pumped on this generation.
Yeah.
And then that it's a Blitzkrieg truck too. It's like, dude, it's freaking awesome, man. So rad.
So, one thing we did underneath is when we were redoing the transmission cross member, it makes a sub-assembly that ties in 6 points.
Okay.
So basically puts a big X, puts protection under the transmission that goes all the way up. There's a skid that's missing that protects the oil pan.
Okay, you guys got to throw that in there.
Yeah, we're gonna after we dyno it, we'll change the oil again.
Nice.
Protects the filter and the pan, but people don't realize that when these radius arms pound on the frame, these ladder frames like to shift back and forth.
Oh, okay.
So if you can tie it in and add some diagonal in there, it really stiffens it up.
See, that's a good tip right there for all the beam dudes, right?
Yep.
Other angled cross members, right?
Because it's just 2 ladders doing this.
Yeah.
And the factory rivets will come loose over time.
Right.
So if you exit diagonal, whatever's available,
yeah,
that definitely helps.
Dude, awesome. Freaking awesome. So why is it here today, guys? What are you guys up to today?
We keep trying to finish the air conditioning, but we did a cam swap instead.
Oh, nice problem to have, guys. Let's fix the air conditioning. I want air conditioning, but that is a great problem to have. I'm just being a hater.
At some point we'll get that finished.
Okay.
It has vintage air units, working with the factory compressor.
Okay.
So we'll get that all the way done, but we recently just hung the new glass from McNeil.
Okay.
So this is the same rear glass I think the Eisenhowers have.
Yep.
Because he ordered the
standard ones.
he ordered the standard ones and we tried to put it on.
We're like,
and it's just like,
oh, got you,
you're gonna have to be 9 feet wide at the back or something.
Right.
Get them to clear.
Dude,
But
well, it looks great, man.
The glass has awesome lines. I mean, it's the best looking glass for these trucks right now.
Dude, Mark McNeil, do you hear that? Awesome lines, best looking glass. Thank you, Mark, for making awesome stuff for everybody.
Oh, hi, Mark.
And then you guys were talking about you guys want to get some lights for this thing.
He thinks these are fine, but they're terrible.
Yeah, he's like, dude, they work, huh?
They do work good.
That's
they
good.
work
Hey,
fine, but some LP9s or something would be better.
Right. I mean, you'll be surprised with what kind of finds you could find on the internet, right? I mean, lights are lights. I mean, most of them are made in the same place anyways. But yeah, LP9s would look pretty rad on this.
The right, like, heritage, you know? The
I think so.
The style.
You know what? I'm kind of feeling that vibe, man. What do you guys think? Should he run some LP9s, some Baja designs in the back of this thing, kind of old school style? Comment below, let us know. You guys want to take us through the inside now? Nice. Cool. Whose dash is this?
It's also McNeil's.
Also McNeil dash?
So he's making one that actually fits into 80 to 96 Broncos and F150. So, I mean, it still took a little bit of fitment, but
yeah,
it's designed for it. So
perfect, man. Well, it looks really cool. I like it. Has like a race aggressive vibe to it too.
Yeah.
Looks really cool. And look at this freaking, did you guys just paint all this?
Yep.
What did you guys paint it with?
Some kind of epoxy.
It looks amazing. It almost looks like powder coat or something,
Yeah,
dude.
I know, it turned out nice.
Looks so good. How do you like this setup in here?
It actually works really well.
Yeah.
I just got these new seats. I had
nice.
were they beard seats before?
Yep.
They
were good, but they're just.
But they weren't PRPs with the ostrich.
Yep.
We love PRP. PRP is freaking awesome. So have you had any trips? Obviously you've had some trips, I see sand.
Yeah.
How do you like the comfort in these things?
It's awesome. Yeah, we've been on 2 trips so far. So
nice. Who's usually co-riding with you?
one of my buddies,
Dunlop.
Mike Dunlop.
Right on. How does he like it, dude?
Oh, he loves it. He's got a project right now. He's building a Prerunner. So
dude, you guys are just freaking infecting everybody with the Prerunner virus.
No, it's very contagious.
It is, dude. And you know what? I'm sorry, man. It's never gonna go away. It's never gonna go away.
No.
It's just like you're always.
I've had it for like 20 years.
Trust me, guys. It never goes away. So, but it's a good thing to have, man. Having a project car, it kind of keeps you from doing dumb stuff. You know, because like you want to freaking finish your project, you're motivated by it, and I don't know. I think it keeps you in line in a sense, you know?
Keeps you out of trouble.
Yeah, it keeps you out of trouble, keeps you focused. I love this damn thing. Oh, what kind of steering wheel?
It's a Momo.
Momo, very nice.
The dash is actually linked, so it ties right to the ECU.
Oh, nice.
So we can still have a little bit of setup to get it, you know, in English instead of metric, but
okay, all right, okay.
Listen, in the 80s they told us metric was taking over. I'm doing my part to help.
Yeah, you're just trying to be ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
Got Rugged radios right here. Those are our friends. What's up, Rugged? And then how you guys liking these switches?
They work pretty good. These are kind of like the knockoff cheapo off Amazon, but
yeah,
They work.
But they work, and that's the thing, guys. You guys can find stuff on Amazon, and it just works. Not even Amazon. We're not going to send that asshole to space again. Anywhere else. Anywhere else. So he could go to space. So he could jump, launch the truck to space. Cool, man.
Trying this weekend.
Oh God, please be safe, my friend. Look, right here.
Yep.
From all of us at Terra Crew, be safe, my friend. We love this truck. Seriously, like, I have a good feeling this episode's gonna crush because how awesome this truck is. But I will say, I'm stoked that you have it, and I'm stoked that you're gonna be able to like enjoy it out here and infect everybody with the Prerunner virus, and hopefully you keep pumping people up, man.
Will do.
Heck yeah.
Appreciate it.
Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. This thing is a beast. If you guys have any questions for him, you guys can hit him up. Langer, always crushing it, man. Always crushing it. We'll see you guys. Midwest content is gonna continue. We have a lot of awesome stuff. We got Langer Shop. We got Midwest Dirt Fest. We're gonna have this thing at Midwest Dirt Fest. Comment, like, subscribe. If you guys know somebody that's building a Ford Lightning, Ford F-150 single cab, send this video to them. Keep this channel growing so we can keep making videos for you guys. Thank you guys. Have a good one. Take care. Bye.
Sounds healthy. Yeah, it does. Sounds really good.